right, welcome back, everyone. Gamer Cop here for episode 14 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. We, as the title on this episode suggests, I have done absolutely nothing off camera. We are continuing where we left off, and if you remembered, I wanted to pass these guys. Question is, can we? I don't like how little I can see up there. Easy does it. Now we're going under the speed limit. Yeah, definitely a good time to pass you guys. Why are you guys going so slow? I mean, it is a hill. I know we lost speed because of that, but I didn't think it was that bad of a hill. All right, well, that was fairly anticlimactic. Yeah, I got 407 kilometers back. Income 1202. Driver, let's go. Actually made some money that time. That over doubled how much he'd made us already with his first 3 loads, so that's good. Yeah, as long as he's taking on better contracts or better jobs, that would be a big deal. I feel like if I picked his loads out just with... Go too fast, that's a cop. There we go, now we can speed past the cop. We haven't gotten a speeding ticket in a while, so, and I really don't want one, but I think I mean, we've been seeing a lot of cops on this road. I probably should actually be careful. We're about to get on a major road anyways here in a second, and we're to lose speed on this hill, so I'm kind of glad we're speeding there, because that would have been a tough hill to climb without that extra speed, so. There. Speedometer set to 66. Well, we're already above that now, but easy does it. Into those curves like a boss. Okay. It's really important we handle the curves now. There's cars over there. All right. Yeah, $42,000 is what we're going to put in that bank account this episode. Hopefully in Poland there will be another job for us over there. Does it? And now hit the gas. Gonna drink the water here as we're going. Perfect. I am curious. I do want to check in, take a look at our navigation. How are we looking? Yeah, we started up over here. Yeah, we're doing good. Yep, so we'll come up this way. Okay, that'll be a nice long stretch for a while there. Honestly, all the way to Salzburg after we make this next right. We're just pretty much following the highway all the way through. Did we actually did it? I hope it counted that we discovered Strasbourg. And we drove right. That would be really frustrating if it doesn't. Stuttgart, probably won't count that one. That one, if it won't count Strasbourg, it definitely won't count Stuttgart. I guess so the ones that are discovered, I guess they're a different color, aren't they? Guess we must have already discovered Strasbourg. Stuttgart we haven't. Yeah, so I guess we already, I guess we probably went, because Mannheim's right there, so we probably drove through this way, actually. Never mind. Okay. So that makes me feel a little bit better. So yeah, Stuttgart, we'll probably, hopefully we discover Stuttgart, though I think we've been on this route before and we haven't. So, yeah. Maybe we take, that's too far off. I don't want to go to Stuttgart. It's too much work. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, Munich's been discovered too. So I guess we've been in Munich. Oh yeah, we did like a load from there to there. So maybe we'll take a quick job at someday to get us discovering Stuttgart. I don't know. I really just don't... I don't think it's worth us. I mean, if we're there, yeah, we just probably should, shouldn't we? Yeah, what's the easiest way to do this? I'm going to kind of regret it if we don't. I'm going to regret it if we do. I'm also going to regret it if we don't. What if I click there? Okay, there is an exit there, and then we can come back on. Then we can come back on the road. Okay, yeah, so we'll hope that that discovers it for us. And yeah, there's a couple things we can discover over there as well. That'll be fine. It only added like 30 kilometers to the trip or something, so that's not too bad. We got plenty of time. It's a $40,000 load. It upsets me that truck is passing us, but we're trying to do what we can. Our 2 missions this episode are to discover Stuttgart. I know I'm saying all these names wrong. I apologize. Not very good with German, but mission is to discover Stuttgart and get there and collect our $42,000 reward. Those are our 2 missions if we shall choose to accept them. I actually should also make sure we have time on this load, right? Yeah, 19 hours, and we have, if we take our current detour, it's going to take us 6 hours. I should lose a little speed there. Actually, I probably didn't have to lose that much speed. That's a pretty smooth corner. I am not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with the Mercedes. I'm pretty happy we bought this truck. It's gonna be sad to see it go when we give it back to, or give it to an employee who works for us. Probably should have looked to see if there's a car coming there. It's alright, we're committed now. Alright, we'll take this next exit up here to discover Stuttgart. Hopefully there's a bunch of expensive, hopefully it ends up being worth it, but if not, that's okay. I know we're speedy, I'm not going to bother with it. We're going to have to slow down right here. Definitely a little fast on that, but I wanted to come in a little hot because I knew we'd lose a lot of momentum coming up that hill. And we'll just take the other side on the way out. Easy peasy. Oh, it's a 50 here. Definitely shouldn't speed in town. That's how we can get in trouble. Go. Oh, it's a 60 now. Now that we're off the ramp. And Stuttgart has been discovered. And since we're going to have to make this loop pretty much anyways, might as well unlock those 2 little areas down there. I thought he was just going to use both those lanes. I don't know what that guy was going to do for a second. There we go. Should discover this guy on the left. Recruitment agency, nice. Give me my map back. And oh, it's another Mercedes dealership. Okay, well, we're gonna turn around in their parking lot. Hello, I like your trucks. Or at least I like this truck. Easy, don't. That's actually, well, while we're here, we might as well check the maintenance on our truck. Service. Wow. Well, what is that? Well, that's to replace it. We don't need to replace anything. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We've been taking good care of this truck. First time I've ever been to a truck dealership and haven't had to pay something because of damage or something. It's not fun to turn around with a big long trailer. Alright. Looks like there's a lot more traffic in this area than I would have anticipated. It's not gonna go well. I'd feel really bad if our little endeavor, little adventure into Stuttgart cost us a crash. Oh my gosh. All right, we just need to get out of this town. Stuttgart is cursed. I have decided it. That was a little hot. That one was my bad. Oh gosh. All right, let's get back out on the road. Oh man. I don't want to go too crazy on my speed, but I do have to make this left, don't I? I feel like I was going a very reasonable speed for that corner for us to lose a little bit of control there. All right. Old Stuttgart probably added 5 minutes to our journey in real life time, but okay. We'll get back out and get after it here. It's still marking us down there to make sure navigation's all good here. Did it mark that we went down there? It did. Okay, good. It just reset us from that 0.1, but we have to remember we started in Luxembourg. Yeah, we're still got about half of the journey left. Okay, let's keep cooking. We're gonna get that payout that we deserve as long as we stay in the correct lane here. So anyway, probably want to slow down for this turn here. It looks pretty reasonable until I saw that part of it. It's maintained. Now we can punch it. Need to stay on this road. Here we go. Okay. And we're off. 300 kilometers to go. Yeah, please don't seem to bother us if we're going a little fast. All right. Well, perfect. And I am pre-recording a few episodes here. I'm probably going to record 5 or 6, so probably from 12 to 16-ish. This is 14 here, so this is my third one I pre-recorded off camera. I usually, do pre-record for the week, but I'm trying to pre-record for about 2 weeks worth of content since my schedule's shifting at work and I'm going to work 9 days in a row. My real life job. So it'll be a while before I have another weekend to record and do content, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get some stuff pre-recorded so the channel just doesn't die. But not that it would necessarily die if I didn't put a video up every day, but I try to. Try to put 2 videos up a day pretty much on this channel. About 12 videos a week is what my goal is for Gamer Cop. A main channel, Farmer Cop, it totally depends on what's going on, but I try to put a minimum of 6 up. Sometimes it ends up being like 20, but it just kind of depends on what's going on in the farming simulator world. All right, let's focus up here. And I'm pretty sure we're just kind of on this road for the rest of the journey. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, the road is curved, but the journey's straightforward. I'm hilarious. Anyhow. Sorry, guys. I'm just the funniest person I know, you know? I'm just kidding. That's not true, but I like to say that sometimes. It makes me laugh. It's mostly me making myself laugh, but what can you do? I mean, if you're here, you got to be entertained in some way, I guess. So if you're watching, maybe it makes you laugh. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're just the weird ones. Maybe I'm the weird one. You guys are just enjoying watching the weird one. You know? Who knows? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. We're doing so good. 250 miles left, or 250 kilometers left. It's like, what, 200 miles probably? Maybe a little less than that. We're gonna get there at 9 p.m. Oh, it's 5:45 already. We are starting to get tired, to be fair. But I'd like to deliver this load tonight. could, if at all possible. There's a cop up there, but I feel okay going past them at 86. And even if they do fine us, it'll be a couple $100. It won't be like one of the Mega Millions tickets that I feel like we get hit with if we're going really fast. I'm gonna move my mic over just a touch. Hopefully that doesn't change how it sounds too much. Where I'm sitting and where my mic's at, I can't see my upper right rear view mirror, which is kind of important, I think. So yeah, we're not even gonna catch up to that cop. Never mind. That guy's cruising for that cop though. Rest area there, we're still fine. And we could potentially plan out a rest area. That's not a bad idea for sure. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. So we got 17 hours, so we have plenty of time to rest before we deliver it. But let's see. Unix discovered, so we don't have to worry about that. Is there any like good without like getting off the road, you know? Yeah, that would be a good spot right there. Yeah, if we have to, I'll mark that. If we have to rest, that would be where I'd want to do it probably. We'll probably be pretty tired when we get there, so that might be a good idea to rest and then bring it into Salzburg in the morning, early in the morning. It'll still be dark for sure, but that might be best. Okay. Now we're just cruising along. At least we marked off an area in case we need to rest, which I think we will probably. I think we'll, by the time we get to that point, we'll probably be in the yawning phase where we're yawning a little bit. We're a little tired. I probably can get over. I mean, I'm gonna wait till this car goes. Oh, no, they're slowing down. Okay. Because I don't want to go crazy fast and all these guys are, I'm struggling to catch up to that truck. Definitely tempted to go a lot faster, but way too scared of that speeding ticket. Maybe we go 10 over if we get a speeding ticket for that. Maybe 89. Oh, 88. 88's what I said of that. That'll be fine. I think that's a little extra. I mean, the 2 kilometers per hour more is not gonna cut 4 kilometers off the distance by the 2 hours that it takes us to get there. It's not really gonna matter a whole lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over though to get around this truck now. Yeah, we'll pick it up a little bit more if we can. We're struggling on this hill now though. Yeah, we'll set it at 90. We'll see how that goes. See if we get a ticket, see how much it is. You know, we can kind of weigh our risk there. Obviously, cars are flying by us, but they have a different speed limit than us. Same way with a lot of places in the U.S., they'll have a truck speed limit and a car speed limit. In some places, like in Montana, I know they do this. There's probably other places that do it as well. On like some highways, they'll have a nighttime speed limit. So after the sun sets, you have to drive slower. Kind of interesting. Not very many places to do that. I mean, it makes sense. It's a very reasonable thing to request people to do, but definitely interesting. I know that Washington really doesn't do that. And the fastest speed limit in Montana is 80. Where I live at Washington State, it's 70 on certain parts of I-5. Or not I-5. Actually, I think there are parts of I-5 that are also 70, but I was thinking I-90. I-90 is the big one that I think of going across the state. You can get, there's a lot of areas that are 70. You can get going pretty fast. But most state highways are like 55 to 65. Rarely 65. I feel like 60 is usually pretty common. But depends on where you're at and how rural it is and the highway conditions and things like that, what they have that speed set to. We haven't used our horn a lot. I just feel like we should use it. We definitely don't want to be on this lane. All right, 120 kilometers to go. We're gonna make it. These guys look fine. They're fine. Keep driving. Our cargo's too valuable. Got the most expensive rollers in all of Europe. and they're going straight to Poland. No, straight to Salzburg. That's right, this load doesn't go to Poland. Why did I say Salzburg? Or Poland? I'm confused now. I mentioned it multiple times. We're going to Salzburg. We're going to Austria. We're not going to Poland. It's because we looked at a load. We thought about going to Poland, but not this time. Maybe we'll go from Salzburg into Poland. We'll see. Is that warning us to slow down or everyone else? No, it's warning nothing. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so far no one's bothered us for going 10 kilometers over the speed limit. I mean, that's what, 6 or 7 miles per hour over the speed limit? I wouldn't stop someone for that amount over the speed limit. Holy buckets, this is about to go really bad. Yep, we deserve that one. That one's on us. Yep, I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that was my bad. Oh, this is our resting area right here. Should we stop or should we just full send it? Well, I haven't even yawned yet. Oh, speaking. That was perfect time. Yeah, we'll pull over. That's the indicator, like, oh, nope, you idiot. You should probably. Oh, we should probably get some gas, actually, too. Can I not get, is the gas for me over there? Gosh, dang it, it is, isn't it? At least the icon for my, oh, we're a little too crooked here, but I think we can cut over now. Nope, the answer is no, we can't. That truck was on top of the, what am I doing? All right, we should be able to make it now. There we go. I just didn't come over here because I don't know, I thought that truck was a stationary thing that was not going to be moving, but he was just getting gas. I think it's pretty tight over here anyways. All right, let's fill up the tank so we can cry a little bit. That was more money than I thought it would be. How's our damage looking? Nothing still, even with that crash. That's good. Oh, I didn't know you had that screen in here. My keyboard is just so far from me that I yeah, expected between Friday. What day is it now? Thursday? Yeah, expected tomorrow. So, all right, let's pull through here. Every time they need different noises for when they're billing you and you get a fine. Because every time I hear that noise, I think I'm going to prison. Okay. All right. Get a little sleepy sleeps. Perfect 4 a.m. Let's get those lights on. The lights were on automatic. They automatically came on. I didn't turn them on. Then I turned them off by clicking the button. So the automatic light control does work. I just don't know if it complies with their 7 to 7 rule in game, but whatever. Okay. Well, let's get cooking. 80 kilometers to go. It did feel weird stopping that close to a destination. In real life, I mean, obviously if you're a truck driver, you have rules. So we probably would have been legally mandated to stop at a certain point, but in real life it doesn't matter how tired I was. I would have pushed through the extra hour, be like, no, we're gonna make it, drinking my water there. Perfect. Yep, we'll get this guy unloaded off there and call it an episode. I think be a good place, I think, to wrap it up. Yeah, it's definitely a two-parter. This will end up taking me about 50 minutes to deliver in real life. Maybe 45 minutes probably. 'Cause I think the first part of the last episode, we delivered a short, quick little load. But yeah, this has been a good one. Been a long one for sure. And it's very possible we'll get some long ones in the future and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a live stream at some point. We can stream a little bit of our progress. Place to sleep up here. Place to sleep everywhere on this road. We're getting there. Slowly making it. Don't like how traffic's going right now, though. Get over while I can into this lane. Another place to sleep there. I guess that place we just passed was only on the other side of the road, but this one looks like it's on both sides of the road. Yeah, could have slept here. That's okay. At this point, that would have been, we would have just pushed through and done it. I thought that was going to change our speed. Maybe it changed everyone else's speed, but we can still go fast. All right, we're getting close. Getting close. 27 kms to go. We're making it, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll do it in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be messed up? So close. So close and cut off the episode early. That'd be messed up. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I might do it to you guys. I don't want to promise I'll never do it. But this time I don't plan on doing it. So there's that. I know we're cooking right now. We're cooking. Come on, girl. Get in there. Just wanted to pass this guy real quick. Bar exit. We don't want to go that fast. They say 70, but I say no, we're not going to be able to go that fast. Especially not down here. Any cars coming? I don't see any cars coming. Salzburg is discovered, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be flying into Salzburg. The second time in my life, actually. I've been to Salzburg before. But this summer I'll be flying in for the second time to Salzburg. To FarmCon. Is this where we want to turn? Nope. Next intersection where that light's at. That was close. Come on, red car. Oh, you want to go this way. Gosh dang it. You're the enemy. Worst person I've ever met, red car. You guys, this is why you guys needed the rollers. You guys are building something here, it looks like. Ooh, I was going way too hot in that little corner there. Okay, 40. Yeah, you just want me to pull it in there? Yeah, we can do that. I fear that this corner, we have not set ourselves up for success here. Let's try that. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna, I want to clip that. All right, we're good now. I guess I'll have to back it in technically, but it's still pretty easy. I love how the gravel affects the wheel. I love that, just that extra added little whatever. Oh, the other way. That's literally exactly where you wanted it. Fine, I'll put it in a weird spot. I don't know how you're gonna get these guys off of there. I would have thought you wanted me to park it somewhere like that. Look at all that cheddar. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Almost up a level 2. Oh. We made it. We have $126,000, guys. We're doing good. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. On that note, we're going to call it an episode there. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.